Welcome to Downsview Chrysler. My name is Chris, and here's the 2022 Jeep Wrangler High Altitude.
The Jeep Wrangler is the original SUV. Since 1942, it started off as a military vehicle, but over the past 80 years, it gained cult-like following of off-road enthusiasts and has broken into the mainstream as a daily driver. It is the best winter vehicle and the most fun in summer.
Exclusive to the High Altitude model are these black 20-inch aluminum wheels wrapped in a nice big 20-inch all-season tire. And behind that, as you can see, we have a heavy-duty braking system on all our High Altitude models. Like all Wranglers, this vehicle is equipped with electronic stability control. It helps to reduce the throttle to keep the vehicle going in a straight line on slippery road surfaces. The suspension in the High Altitude is perfect for daily driving, but it's still rugged enough to take you off-road. Like all Wranglers, this vehicle is trail rated, and it's gone through a series of 5 different tests. Traction. Once you shift it into 4-wheel drive, your Jeep will go anywhere. Water fording. This vehicle is equipped with a fully sealed airbox good for 30 inches of fording water at 5 miles an hour. Maneuverability. Easily maneuver around tight spaces and around tight turns with ease. Articulation, keeping all the wheels on the ground for the maximum traction in off-road situations. Ground clearance, the ability to go over all obstacles on your trail. Exclusive to the High Altitude model is body-colored side view mirrors with turn signals, blind spot detection, collapsible and heated. Sitting in the back seat here, there's lots of headroom, legroom, definitely a lot of room for 3 adults back here. In the back seat, we have 4 USB ports, 2 USB and 2 USB-C, and a 115-volt outlet in the back to plug in all your camping devices. Standing at the back of the Wrangler, we have a 20-inch spare tire, LED taillights with blind spot monitoring, and a High Altitude exclusive body color bumper.
The LED lights look great, last longer, shine brighter, and look better than standard lights, and the body color bumper has parking sensors in it.
As you can see in the back of the Wrangler, we have lots of room of storage in the back. Alpine's subwoofer. Underneath, we have storage in the floor where you can keep your bag and it locks with the tailgate. You have a nice spot here to put your door hinge bolts, your roof bolts, your windshield bolts, and as well tie downs for anything big you want to put inside. And the seats will fold flat for lots of extra room. The body color roll bar keeps you safe when your roof and doors are off. Coming around to the front of our High Altitude, we have the iconic 7-slot grille, recognizable on all our Jeep products. Body color bumper, exclusive to our High Altitude products, and then our LED lighting. We also do have our tow hooks on the front, capable enough to pull out all of your Broncos. And like all Wranglers, the windshield folds down, because what Wrangler doesn't? With the hood open, you can see our fuel-efficient 2-liter turbo, making 270 horsepower and 295 pounds of torque. With the Jeep's passive entry, you can just put your hand on the door and it unlocks. And to lock it, just press the button. Getting inside the High Altitude, we have this beautiful caramel stitching on our leather seats. Seats are heated, and the steering wheel is also heated for those cold winter nights. So getting behind the steering wheel in the High Altitude, on the back of the steering wheel on this side over here, we have our radio station controls, volume controls on the right-hand side. We have all our cruise control settings, nice and easy to reach, and your Bluetooth settings are all over here for your answering your phone and hanging up, and then your voice commands. So we have our nice big 8.4-inch Uconnect system with our AM and FM radio. We also have our Sirius XM. That's all included for the first year for free. You do have your digital buttons over here for your climate control, so you can go from either side. You can sync them together to move together, or you can use the hard buttons at the bottom over here. Through the controls, you have your heated seats, heated steering wheel. You do have your backup camera that comes on when you put it in reverse. Built-in navigation on the vehicle, so it's nice and easy to use. And then through your apps, you do have Travel Link, so you can check things like the fuel prices. Or my favorite, when you take the roof off, you can check the weather. And this car is built with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. So at the bottom over here, we do have our mute button to mute the music. We have our screen off. We do have your start stop, so if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off with a push of the button. You just got to remember to turn it off every time you hop in the car. You can turn off your traction control for those off-road trails. Nice and easy access to your four-way flashers. If you don't like your backup sensors beeping, you can turn them off from here. And especially when you do take this vehicle off-road, you do have hill descent control. Nice thing about this, you can actually adjust your speed in 0.5 kilometer increments, so you can focus on steering the vehicle while you're going down the trail. So with our 4-wheel drive system, we do have 2 high, that's your rear wheel drive. 4H, that's your 4 high, that's a shift on the fly system. As long as you're below 75 kilometers an hour, you can shift into it, so you don't have to come to a stop to shift into it for bad weather. And then you also have your 4 low, that's perfect for off-road on any of your tight trails where you're trying to go over some bigger rocks and through some deep mud and snow. And there you have it, our 2022 Jeep Wrangler High Altitude. This vehicle and many more like it are available today at Downsview Chrysler. My name is Chris, thank you for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe.